Hey friends, welcome to this week's Tony's Tips. A couple things. One is we have a weight loss challenge that's starting this Saturday. It's free to join. Please let your friends and family know. It's going to start Saturday and it's going to run for 28 days. And they can do any program. They don't have to do our program. They can do any program just to be a part of something where they're being reminded daily about their health goals and working towards weight loss. And it's going to be free and fun. It's a $3,000 weight loss challenge. There'll be weekly cash prizes for males and females. It's all based on percentage of weight lost. And then also there's going to be five prizes, male and female. The last time we did it, I think it was 600, 400, 200, 150 for the prize winners. Anyway, that's going to happen start this Saturday. This Saturday is the only day people can weigh in. So the link that I'm attaching to this will have all the details. And if you're not in that group already, which I doubt that you are, then because that was from the last group, they're just bringing it over to this one. You'll have to answer 3 simple questions and just put down that Tony Ball referred you. I don't get anything for that, but they just want to know who brought you in or who invited you. So I encourage you to do that just so they can be a part of that group and the encouragement that will be happening in that Facebook page. And then also I had a great conversation with a client today who kind of had a rough start getting going and her body just didn't seem to want to cooperate. And anyway, long story short, she's now seeing some consistent weight loss. And it was just a good chat as there's another opportunity this weekend for Temptation. And there's a birthday party for her teenage daughter. They're making homemade pizzas and some other treats, cakes and things. And I just said, what part of this is hard for you? And she said, it's the pizza, making the dough and then baking all those pizzas in the house and everything. And so we talked about it. And here's what I want you to think about. When you are presented with an opportunity or a situation that you have to think through and say, okay, do I want to take a break from program? You're not getting off program. You're having something that's not on program, but you're still on program. Does that make sense? Sometimes you have a meal or something that's not on program. I don't encourage that. And at the same time, we can all do what we want and you'll always have my support. What I want to do is help you think it through. And then whatever you decide, absolutely, I'm on board with you because that's what Dr. A's ebook is all about, Stop, Challenge, and Choose. If you haven't read that or haven't seen it, please ask me and I'll send you the link for it. It's a great email book or ebook, they call it, electronic book. It's all online. I think it's like 50 pages or something, but it's super, super important talking about stop, challenge, and choose. And so I encouraged this gal, I said, stop, challenge yourself, and then make a choice. What I don't want you to do is to just stumble and fall face first into the cake or into the pizza or whatever it is that might be coming your way. I want you to stop and ponder it and think about it, evaluate it, maybe pray about it and go, is it worth getting out of fat burning for this one meal or this one day that I'm going to take a break, whatever it might be? And you know, that could set you back a week, and that's not the end of the world. It'll take 4 days to get back into fat burning. You'll still be on program. You'll just have something that's not on program. I remember when Brenda and I did something years ago, they said, well, you can lose weight 6 days a week. And by the way, this doesn't work for our program on an ongoing basis, but follow hard and fast 6 days a week. And on that 7th day was a cheat day, eat anything you want. Well, because we were losing some weight on the program, and that was like extensive exercise 6 days a week and didn't work for us years later when we decided we wanted to try it again, there's like, no way, we can't commit to this kind of routine of exercise. But anyway, on that 7th day, I think maybe the first time I said, yeah, I'm going to go get a Big Mac or something like that. But after that, it's like I've made so much progress the last 6 days, I just don't want to undo that and go eat whatever I want on that 7th day. So I think the idea here, though, is because we're in fat burning and whatever it is that we might have will take us out of fat burning, and it takes 4 days to get back into fat burning. Doesn't mean you can't do it. We're all adults. We can do whatever we want. The danger is sometimes when you have that one cheat, it opens Pandora's box, and pretty soon people are like, well, I already blew today. I might as well just eat this and that and the other thing. And then the next day, it's like, well, I might as well just start fresh over on Monday. Monday comes, something else happens. And so you have to know yourself. We've talked about that before. Know your weaknesses and know your abilities to start back up or to carry on with doing program if something comes your way and you decide, that's the key right there, you decide that you're going to go ahead and have that thing. And knowing full well what the consequences are ahead of time. You can't like skip a few meals and have that keep you in fat burning. The nutrition support department says, no, don't skip any of our fuelings. Just keep doing every 2 to 3 hours. If you have something that wasn't on program, 2 or 3 hours later, have your next fueling. Keep your head in the game and say, I'm still on program. I just had something that wasn't on program. But whatever it is, make the choice. Stop, challenge, and choose and decide what you're going to do, and don't just let it happen to you. Don't just stumble and fall into it. make that choice and be strong about it. And if you're deciding to have that thing, then be okay with it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Last thing you want to do is beat yourself up. If it doesn't serve you well, don't do it. Don't speak to yourself negativity or things that aren't going to serve you well or that are going to take you down. So I'd love to hear from those of you that haven't checked in yet this week. Thank you for those of you that have. And just carry on, guys. This is a journey. This is all about long-term changing our lifestyle. Don't just focus on what's my weekly weight loss. The nutrition support would rather us compare month to month, not week to week, because it's just a better way to do it. But remember, it's not about the scale. It's not about how fast can I get my weight off. It's about, am I changing? Am I growing? Am I getting some understanding about myself? Am I learning about my triggers and some of the things that I've not done well in the past? Are the new habits that you're creating going to serve you long term? You're going to eat every 2 or 3 hours for the rest of your life during the day, eating 5, 6 small meals a day. Dig into the habits of health. Let that become a part of your transformation so that you're adopting those new habits and not just trying to get to some number on a scale. You just don't ever want to forget 85% of Americans gain it all back. So we don't want to be a part of that. We want to change. We want to grow. And yeah, that's it. So love to hear from you. Talk to you soon. And I hope you join the challenge. I'll be in there. God bless. Bye-bye.